that level. But again, I think the squad knows exactly how to act, and they have a lot of tools as well to manage and to face the situation. We want to play with our full on energy, and we are going to learn from the experiences that we live. Thank you. So, how are you feeling? How important is to play this game tomorrow? Yes, I think it's, it's very helpful as well. It helps us to read the environment, and it helps us as well to understand how other countries they play. But again, we are trying to focus on each game, and we know that each team has different tactics and has a different mentality. Today, we're just reading the environment and everything. We know there's going to be a very different game, but we are going with our full energy. Thank you. Hello, Joanne. Good afternoon. You don't know the results, and you obviously don't know the lineup for the game against Zamora. But last year you had some experiences in the Spanish league. So how do you feel? Do you feel that you're better in comparison with last year? What are your expectations for this year and the end of the season? Yes, as you well said, I've got already experiences in other leagues. This season I feel quite comfortable. I've improved my way of playing, and as I said as well, I'm quite young and I have time to shape myself as a person and as a player. I'm just trying to focus on the games that I have in front of me and the games that I have ahead. I'm trying as well to keep myself inside the box and not think about what's happening outside the box. I just want as well, regarding the fact that you're playing against Newcastle, both the first and the second leg. The second leg it will be in Camp Nou. So how do you feel about all this? Yeah, I mean, I think both games are going to be the same, are going to have their characteristics. This team has a good level, and we're trying to navigate their rhythm and their plays. I think it's going to be a very different play and a different game. We'll need to be focused and head in from the very beginning to be able to have a balance and to have their same energy. The fact that you've already played against Newcastle and the fact that you have a few games coming on, what did Hans Flick said to you? What kind of agreements has he made regarding the coming on and the coming up games? Yes, of course, we've analysed and we studied the game that we already played in the past here in the same stadium. Regarding what he said, he just gave us a few instructions to play one-to-one, especially for those players that are quite exposed, so they look after their physique and their well-being, the physical well-being. We need to have a stronger defensive line, and he also pinpointed a few mistakes that we made and we could improve on. But it was quite interesting to analyse the game. Thank you. I just wanted to ask as well, because you signed up for Barca under certain conditions and in a specific moment. So how did you feel with the team? And when you are in the room, what kind of feelings do you have? Do you get on with all the players? Yes, I would say I don't think I've analysed any specific behaviour, and I don't think that other players can't change the fact that at the moment the Barca is going through elections. This is something that is out of our hands. We need to focus on the games that are coming up in the season, which are quite important and they're going to be very interesting. So I want to ask about the Champions League games. We are seeing that your position is becoming more important and more physical demanding. How do you prepare for this? Yes, I totally agree. I think in certain games, the goalkeeper has the option and has, certain licenses to be more physical. I think I've analysed some of the players that could possibly make me go and tackle more and be more physical aggressive, so I've analysed that as well. Quin és l'equip que jugarà, el Barça o quin és l'equip que tindrà més possibilitat per tu?
Crec que no m'ha dit el mateix. No, ho entès. No, bueno, creo que en verano pues...
Yes, so in the summer we went through a lot of things, but since I signed up for Barca and the Barca gave me the option to sign up, then I feel quite good. Y el Newcastle.
No, des que estic al Barça estic...
No, since I'm here, I'm quite quiet, I'm quite chill, I'm quite happy as well. Thank you, that's us.
Sí, no sé, crec que no...
Everybody just don't start again. Take your seats, please.
Bona tarda, benvinguts a la roda premsa del nostre entrenador Hansi Flick. Com sempre, una pregunta per torn, indicar nom i mitjà. Good afternoon, welcome to the press conference of our coach Hansi Flick. As always, Jean, one question per person. And state your media
I have to change in
outlet and your name before you ask. Okay, thank you. Comencem. Mireia, Catalunya Ràdio. Bernat.
Yes, I can hear you. Perfect.
So this game has a lot of noise from the outside, obviously for obvious reasons. And one of the questions, it's the interview that Xavi Hernandez made. How do you see the relationship with Xavi Hernandez, and how do you see all this?
You know, we are colleagues, okay? And I have a good relationship. Relationship means I was in contact with him when I was a national coach. And also, you know that I was also visiting him when I take over Barcelona this game, and I was there in his home, and it was nice. But at the end, you know, this is private. When I say something to my wife, it's private. When I say something to another coach, it's private. It has nothing to do for, you know, I will not say in any way this to you or to someone outside. So this is for me private and nothing else. So I will not comment this because I know everything. I know the truth, and this is what I want to say.
Marta.
Tomorrow, the game that we have ahead is very important. We are very passionate, and we are expecting the game tomorrow. How do you play around this context? Are you going to be more careful? Because, you know, it's an important game. The last game we played with them, we thought it was going to be easy, but then it wasn't. There was a lot of challenges, and there was a lot of physical things. So how can
Tomorrow we will find here in the stadium, I think, a fantastic atmosphere. They will support their team, and Newcastle play, you know, a very intense game. So they will press us man to man. They when they get the ball, they transition, or they do very fast, very quick, because they have fast players also in the offense. So we have to defend very well, very good, and proud and brave in this game. This is so important because we have 2 games, and of course at the end every game counts. We know from the 2 matches against Atletico how important also is the first match. So is like that, and we have to take care about this, and we will do that.
Santi.
Hello, Hans. Thank you. So today there was an electoral debate, and Laporta said that if Deco goes, you can put in a struggle position his continuing in the club. So how do you see the situation if the elections make Flick go? How is everybody going to pan out?
So first of all, we have to wait. We have to wait about the election, okay? But what I can say, and you know, when I arrived here, from the first day, I have a good feeling with Deco and with Bojan, and we are working really great together. So, you know, we analyze. I said this to you when I arrived. I'm not sure if you recognize this. We not only analyze the players of the first team. We also analyze La Masia players and also the Barca B players. And when I spoke with Deco and Bojan, wait a moment, please. You know, that was we spoke about. They said, okay, we have one left defender, and then he's really good, and he takes care also about the back. No one plays in his back. And we have a number 6, 2 number 6. They are young but very talented. And we spoke about Marc Casato and Marc Bernal and also Chara. And you know, this is the same. We have the same when we analyze the players. We have the same idea with see the same in the players, and we believe in these players. You know, every day we gave the best for this club, all we have. Okay, and this is, you know, for me, I don't know why today. Okay, I know it. Why today this interview, but at the end, it's one of the most important weeks in the season right now, because we want to go in the next round. We have here a game, and we have to focus on the game. And what I can say is, everything here in Barcelona, in Barca, is great, because I'm here 1.5 years, and I enjoying every single day, working with these fantastic teams, with these fantastic players, with this stuff around. And Alejandro, you know, he take care about us, and when we need something, he push it. And so we have to, now we build this club also for the future. This is what we want to do. But also when I'm away, maybe the next coach can say, okay, Hansi did a fantastic job. I have good infrastructure on like this, and this is what we do. What we are doing now. Everyone from us gives everything for this club, and this is what I want to say. Okay, and nothing else. Now I think we can focus on the game, because respect Newcastle also, respect the game for tomorrow. Okay, hopefully.
In La Liguilla, there was a different games between Spanish teams, and only the Barca won against Newcastle in the first phase. So does it mean that Barca is above other teams in the Premiership, or how do you see that?
I can see that the Premier League is a great league. So for me, it's the best league in the world, and they have strong teams. Of course, they have also a lot of money to make the right decision, hopefully, but they do it because they are how many games? Six teams now are in the next round, and for me, okay, we are strong. We have a huge quality also, not only Newcastle or Man City, Arsenal, or Tottenham, or like the others. We have to continue our way, our style, how we want to play. This is our philosophy. We want to play like Barca. This is also here in the Champions League, because our supporters are proud about us, about the way how we play football. So this is what we want to show also tomorrow.
Josep.
Where? Sorry?
No hi ha micro, Josep.
Okay.
Joan Garcia talked about what they learned or what they should learn after certain defeats like the Atletico de Madrid. So I would like to know, because Joan Garcia insisted on the actions that happened in the first leg against Atletico de Madrid. So what kind of mistakes do you think they should learn from so they don't happen again?
Yeah, we spoke, we analyzed this.
Sí, nosaltres
really,
ja hem analitzat.
And we spoke honestly, so I think it was not a great performance of the whole team. So when we defend, it was not like we defend like a team, like we wanted. So I think some players don't make the defense work, and this is crucial, especially in the Champions League. So this is what I want to see from the players. And when we see the game at home against Atletico, it was totally different. Everyone was included. We had like I said, always said, and this is very important, the right position, but also well connected. The distance between everyone must be very close, because when you lose the ball, you have to direct it to attack, to press again, and this is what we want. And we need pressure on the ball, because is it La Liga or is it also in the Premier League? The team knows how to play out when they have no pressure. When you give them time, it's not easy to defend. If you stay in a low block, in a mid block, or you press high, it's always the same. When you're no good pressure on the ball, then it's very difficult to defend.
Xavi.
Yes, hello Hans. So in La Liguita, so what factors do you take into account from that games and to next games tomorrow in terms of the lineup?
I cannot understand. Can you repeat it again, please?
¿Podría repetir la pregunta, por favor?
No, not you.
Yeah, so what kind of factors do you take into account of the game of La Liguilla into the lineup tomorrow?
Tomorrow. So, do you mean about the lineup against Bilbao and now, or? No. Marcus. Okay, Marcus. Yeah, you know, Marcus was injured. He was some days out and some games out, and now he's back. He's back, and we will see. I am not decided yet, but he's a good option.
Sergi.
So since you are in the Barca has played 38 Champions League games. How can you improve, and what mistakes have you seen, because other games are being different from this ones?
This is very not easy to understand. Sorry. So I have to ask again, because the translation is not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, I know. Just understand. What kind of mistakes I? Okay, not sure. So no. You mean just 38? I played or not? Nobody. But.
With you in the bench.
Yeah, come on. I don't care about my how many games I had. It's this for me. For me, it's it's also with Bayern Munich and now with Barcelona. I had two fantastic teams. With Bayern, it was amazing experience. Also on the highest level, but also here with Barcelona, it's. I said before, I enjoy every day, because. No.
I've said, when Barcelona is with you in the bench, Barcelona has conceded 38 goals.
After 8 goals.
2 matches in European in the Champions League. So.
And how many goals we scored? Okay. Maybe it's like that. Okay, well, yeah. We speak about that. So also when we in La Liga, we speak about wow, they score, they received too many goals, but at the end we are the third. I think it's third at the moment, with receiving goals. Okay, but and also how many goals we score, the most goals. Of course, I said also before, it's not about the last line. It's not about the defense line. It's about the whole team, and we are not able to include everyone. It's difficult to defend. This is what I said before. Sorry about that. I need a little bit more time to understand it. Okay.
Germán.
Buenas tardes, Hansi. Mamona del diario Sport. Te quería preguntar por Bernal. Primero que...
Ask for Bernal. Can you confirm that he's recovered from his illness, from his stomach ache? And then, is there any stress that you have because you're facing a knockout? How do you feel about all this? Do you feel the pressure and do you act well against the pressure? Yeah.
No, but Bernie is okay. He had some problems with the stomach in the halftime in Bilbao, but now he's good. And I don't know if I understand it good in the right way. You mean pressure on me or? So this is no. This is for me. You know, for me it's we speak about a young team. It's with Cooper. He's now 19. Marc Bernal is 18. Lamine is 18. Fermin, how is so 21 like that? I don't know exactly. Okay, because this quality they have, it's unbelievable. And for me, also they should enjoy the games, and they should also improve in every game, and they do it. So the matches against Bilbao, the match against Atletico, it's amazing. It's amazing for me. It's amazing to see how Cooper is defending. It's we spoke a lot because sometimes I said to him, hey, come on, you're a little bit lazy, okay? If you're not included in the action, then you relax a little bit. No, you have to be focused. You have to be focused. Same was with the throw-in. I know if you remember in Bilbao, the throw-in, and maybe he looked like this. But he's young. He's 19 years old, but he has a huge quality. For me, he's as a defender, maybe on the same level, maybe not on the same level than Lamine. And it's amazing to have him. Now look how many years he's playing on this level with 18. It's unbelievable, and I'm really happy to have him because he has to improve. He can improve, and of course also when he get more matured, is one of these leader when he speak a little bit more, but it's normal in this age. But I'm totally appreciate what he's doing, and he can play on the highest level.
Y digo, y ahora sí.
About politics again, I'm sorry. But, I'm a bit mesmerised that in the middle of a political chaos, how can you see what's happening? What's your opinion about this from the outside perspective?
I'm only focused on this game. I'm focused on tomorrow. I'm focused on my team because we are staying in a nice hotel. The atmosphere is unbelievably good, and this is what we expect from this to coming directly from Bilbao here to Newcastle, and for me it's only this. Focus on that because tomorrow you will not ask when we play bad. What about the political things? You just measure out about what we are doing on the pitch. So for me it's like that. I want to focus on the pitch. This is for the president and not for me. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
So relating to this, because you keep saying that you want to be focused on the game. So what do you think about this interview of Xavi? Do you think he would have been better to do the interview in another moment and not now before a knockout game that's coming up tomorrow?
He has to answer it because it's I don't know. He has to answer it. I know he has to answer or think about was the right moment like that. But it's his. He has to do it. I hope not. I hope not.
Bautista.
Good afternoon, Hans Flick. So you've been talking about focusing on the game and also analysing Newcastle. You came from Bilbao to here, and the idea was that the elections are not affecting the team as well, right? Is that correct?
No. We just focus on the sport.
No.
So we are here because we said, okay, normally it's just that you have an idea how we are thinking. So normally what we are doing, after the game in Bilbao, we fly back to Barcelona. So Bilbao, the airport is closed. So we have to 1.5 hour, I think, to Victoria. From there, we have to fly back to Barcelona. So we will arrive at 3 or 4 o'clock. We will then have recovery at 12 o'clock. And the next day, we fly to Newcastle. So we think, and I'm happy that we planned this. It was a good job from our staff. So we have this option with this hotel, a little bit outside and a really nice atmosphere. Also with the best conditions about recovery, and it was, I think everyone agree that it was the best thing what we can do.
We have to go, so last question in English, please.
Hi, Hansi. Damien Spellman from PA. Hansi, Newcastle's season since you played them in September has been a bit up and down, particularly the last 2 games. Which Newcastle do you expect to face tomorrow night?
You know, I think the Champions League is different. So everyone who plays now in this stage want to show the best. And what I said before, I expect the team, the fans will pushing them, and they will press us very high in a 1-against-1 situation, and we have to play brave out with confidence out. I think it will be not easy, but we have to find solutions about that. And yeah, of course, and it's a team with transition. They have very fast players and very good players, outstanding players, and with this we have to handle and manage it.